Ladies and gentlemen and others, welcome back to Arkada Gaming. Today, Mass Effect 3 Omega DLC, as I attempt to actually be pretty decent with this sniper. Like, my god. Like, I'm jittery as shit, and I think my mouth sensitivity was, like, way up too high, but it's always kind of been like that, so I kind of compensate for it. I'm not perfect with it. Like, I don't get perfect shots every time, but considering, like, you just can see how jittery I am with this. I'm doing pretty damn good. Or at least I thought so. Maybe other people didn't. I was doing a lot better at this when I was like playing Mass Effect 2 hardcore. As one of the few people I know that actually defeated it on what is actually the hardest difficulty called? I think it's Insane. I can't remember all the names for them. Especially since I was like 3 or 4 years ago. It was a long time ago. I defeated a Paragon run of the hardest difficulty of Mass Effect 2. And saved everyone. Of course, it's mainly just a slog at that point. The difficulty curve doesn't really ramp up as much as I would like. Like, it becomes a much more tactical game, yes, but at the same time, it's just, there's a lot more enemies and they have a lot more hit points. I do really like it when I can just snipe an enemy down in 2 hits. Like, I don't mind more enemies. The more enemies is good. It's just, when they have more health, then they just, like, come up and run into you, and since I like being a sniper from the back, I hate that. And we haven't even got to the guys with shields yet in Mass Effect 3, and those guys are the biggest pain in the ass ever. I even hate those guys more than biotics that can screw me over.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job.
You have one job, Gerald. Get it right. One job.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Like, I don't even think I have... oh yeah, there we go. These guys, I hate these guys so much. Because the hitboxes for them are a hell of a lot worse. Like, I can still do it, thankfully. Like, if I could not snipe these guys, I would consider myself almost a failure at a sniper. But it doesn't mean that it's not difficult, because they're moving, I'm jittering, it's hard. It's just a real pain in the ass. Like, I guess maybe some people would be like, oh, you're not good enough to be a sniper. You can't shoot those guys. Those guys are easy mode. But, yeah, whatever. And I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Why am I looking up key bindings? I don't know. This was like 2 weeks ago. I just haven't got around to commentary. Anyway, back in the game. As I try to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Even though if I looked carefully, I would be able to see the green icon over the door on the other side of the room. Come on, turn around. I know you can do it, because I know I did it. Turn around and find it. It's right there. You can see it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good me from 2 weeks ago. Good. I like that I can actually make fun of myself for how bad I can play this game. Hey, anybody remember the elevators in Mass Effect 1?
Board in. Great, you there?
Affirmative, but only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land.
And yet another door without a green thingy on it. Well, I couldn't remember that I needed to find the green thingies. Oh, that's probably what I was doing. I was probably figuring out the spacebar button so I could do commands.
Hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated.
Oh, right. No, now I remember why I was doing that. Because when I started playing this playthrough, I was using my Nostromo. Mainly because Mass Effect 2, when I first got it, was actually the first time I ever used a gamepad. It wasn't my Nostromo, because I don't think the Nostromos existed at the time. I didn't get my Nostromo till about 1.5 years ago. But it was an old PC gamepad of some description, and it had a blue laser on it, and I loved the hell out of it. But that's what taught me to actually be really good with gamepads and actually enjoy using a gamepad. Not a controller, a gamepad. So I was trying to figure out the controls for my Nostromo, and it wasn't working out because there were a bunch of buttons that I had to figure out, and I was just lazy and didn't want to try and figure out my controls for my Nostromo. So I think I was using my Nostromo right now, but I think up ahead at some point I just switched back to the keyboard because I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. My G510 can do me well. I don't need to always use my Nostromo for everything. Hell, mainly I got the Nostromo for MMOs that I don't play. Except sometimes, you know, when I do. It's not often, but it is very useful. I do like the Nostromo a lot. A lot. Red signifies you need your partner to open it for you. Anytime now would be great. Oh, wait. No, I have to go up and hit it first.
The next area needs to be repressurized.
Yeah.
Initiate.
Of course. Even though it says red and I know it won't open, I have to go up and hit the button anyway. Because there are some things that I dislike about the game. Some little things like that. Like, you can't really complain about shit like that, but I feel like I need to at points. Yeah, that's the other thing about snipers that I hate. It's like when you have a really good scope, if they come up way too close to you, you can't see shit. Things like that, like you have very good shooting power at decent ranges. Except, you know, when you have mouse jitter as bad as I do. I really need to work on that. I probably either need to turn down the sensitivity of my mouse or get a different mouse. I haven't decided. Because I have two gaming mice, and, well, my desktop is the one that I've mainly been using, and that's a Razer Lachesis.
That's done it.
And that's cool.
One of our pods.
We were lucky. Press on.
But my laptop has an MX518 attached to it. Not that I actually use it for gaming, because my laptop hasn't been doing much.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
Tightly hold. Tightly hold. Holdily, tightly. Tightly, holdily. Medkit. Oh yeah, I can't remember. Did they scrap the minigames in Mass Effect 3? I don't think I did any on Omega, so I think they might have just totally screwed it. But I didn't mind the hacking minigames in Mass Effect 2. Like, they got old pretty quickly, but that doesn't mean that they weren't semi. Oh, son of a bitch! Like, look at this. You can't snipe that. Maybe some people could if they thought they were like a boss and tell me that, oh, I could do it. I could snipe a guy from like point blank range with a sniper in his face. There comes a point where you just have to basically throw a fireball in his face. Like that. Push him back far enough so that you can snipe him in the head. Which is what I did. As you plainly just watched, of course. And he got his turret up anyway. But it's okay, because my sniper has enough power to kill it in 2 shots.
Get to the controls.
That's why I think I didn't touch my sniper, because I trust the me of like 2 years ago to leave me with some awesome equipment.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous point.
You think you would have had more defense personnel on these cannons?
Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured. Hangar doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations.
It's called the BNK-3R.
With its own
Finest
secret
defense
hangar and
bunker
dock.
ever built. Designed by
Independent
myself.
power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
And nobody thought of that. And of course, I'm Paragon, so I can't shoot it. Which I
Aria,
dislike. There are times in these games when the Paragon and Renegade options do things that either shouldn't be restricted to Paragon and Renegade,
Deploy to D-Deck. Investigate. And await further
or
instructions.
do things that you didn't think they were supposed to do. Like, that was the worst part I had about the dialogue options. There are times when you click a dialogue option thinking that your character's going to say one thing, and they say something completely different, and it bugs me.
So it begins.
And we're supposed to care about this guy, but I never truly did. He just seemed like a throwaway villain that was supposed to be important, but never really got it.
Then no time for sightseeing.
No time, no time, no
Right,
time.
stay sharp.
I got no time.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
By lockdown, they, of course, mean that you can't go back. Because you must go down these linear set of corridors and shoot things. People complain about Final Fantasy 13, my god. That's all these games are, is linear corridors. I guess the random battle system just made everything worse. This is a little bit more tolerable.
Good.
Even though really, that's all it is. Just go down corridors, occasionally get into a room. And anytime you go through the corridors or go down a room, you just, like, hide behind cover. And kill things. Have I even... Is this where I actually start to learn to use incendiary ammo? Because for the longest time in this playthrough, I remember I did not use incendiary ammo. At all.
Feels good to let loose.
I thought I was going to kill that guy without a scope on. I do like doing that sometimes, killing things without a scope. It's fun. And some games give you achievements for it. What's the game that gives... Yeah, like Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 gives you achievements for killing people with a sniper without a scope. Hell, they even give you a sniper without a scope at one point. And it's a pretty damn good sniper, too. Yeah, I was sitting here and I had no idea what this thing was. I thought it was like a wall that was blocking my progress, not remembering that this universe has those things that check for weapons and so forth, and you can just walk through them, no problem. But I forgot that.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not
A
good.
field of force. As I salvage some random tools that, you know, I'm totally going to carry with me for the entire time we're on Omega, just so I can sell them off later for 1,500 credits. Because that makes sense. Oh, right, you can't jump in this game. I should give you an achievement for that, for attempting to jump, but then failing.
You are assigned civilian containment area at all times.
As I barely move and have, like, almost no animation.
Some of my men.
Hey, allies that just died. Oh, shit. There we go. It's fun to watch. I'm surprised at how fun it is to actually watch myself play this game. I thought it would be boring as crap because I'm sitting here going, I wish I was playing it, not watching me playing it, but at least it's me playing it. I think this would be a lot worse for me if it was somebody else. Apologies for the people that are actually watching this, and it's not you playing it, but me. Oh, God. That must suck. Well, maybe it won't. I don't know. Post down in the comments. We'll find out.
We're getting close to the rendezvous. Let's move.
Let's move. Spectre team, roll out. Yes, it's perfectly safe. Just go and open the door. And they talk about that tag, I think.
I know that symbol.
Yeah.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property, too.
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All servers, personnel, report to stations.
You'd think they'd already be at stations at this point, considering how long it's been since Arya started attacking.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
Perhaps. Maybe we should get in touch. Convince their leader to join us in glorious battle. To the death! And by death, we mean their death, not our death. Because that would be silly. And by silly, I mean, I don't even know what I mean.
What's he doing?
And you're dead. I like how competent these robots are in cutscenes, and then get utterly slaughtered under my sniper rifle. Though they just needed to prove that you can't go through these walls, these force fields of force, without proper authorization.
Hey, take them out!
And they're one-hit kills, so they actually take
Those mechs are coming through the
less
force
to
field.
kill than
Stand
the
still, you
humanoid
piece
guys
of
that I was
shit.
fighting earlier. Or maybe my sniper's just that good, and I'm just that much of a boss. I can go with that reasoning. I'm allowed. Except, you know, when I'm not.
Need to check out that force field.
And we get to go check out a death wall. Yes. The death wall.
Poor idiot.
Next time on Arkada Gaming, we go around this death wall.
Not this time. Come here.
Because you know that's always going to be fun. Till then, enjoy.